It's Tuesday, May 14th, and today, I'm just wondering if the Cowboys are trying to fool us or fool themselves.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
There's been a significant development in your laundry room. Laundry detergent sheets, not dryer sheets, but the same concept. Paper thin, remarkably efficient. Just toss one into your load of clothes and voila! Sparkling clean and smelling great. And as a plus, they're hypoallergenic for those with sensitive skin. Jugs of detergent. Jugs that just wind up in trash heaps. It's easy to get your laundry detergent sheets. Just go to the link in today's podcast episode.
Introducing Star Power Smart Home Solutions, where cutting-edge technology meets effortless living. Control your entire home with just a tap on your smartphone. Adjust the lights, set the perfect temperature, and ensure your home is secure, all from the palm of your hand. Star Power has the experts that will transform your house into a secure, smart home. Experience the ultimate solution in comfort and security for your family. Get started at GetStarPower.com. Star Power, where innovation meets home.
I read the comments from this weekend about the Cowboys running back situation made by Stephen Jones, who is the club's COO, VP, and Director of Player Personnel. Whew, that's a lot of jobs. Anyway, right now, Stephen's description of the running back situation is they will do it by committee. The chairman of the committee will be Zeke Elliott. And apparently the other two members right now are Rico Dowdell and Malik Davis. Now, I guess that leaves out for the time being people like, Royce Freeman and Deuce Vaughn, who was a sixth-round draft choice last year, and others that are on the practice squad. But let's take a look at that committee for a moment. How many carries did Davis, the junior member of the committee, have last year? How many times did he run the ball for the Cowboys in a game? That would be 0. How many times did Dowdle run the ball for the Cowboys? That would be 89. And let's go to Zeke. In 2022, Zeke's yards per carry dropped to a career low, 3.8 yards. And the Cowboys released him feeling he was done. Well, last year, that average dropped to 3.5 yards. But the Cowboys said they saw flashes in Zeke. The Cowboys are seeing flashes. What? What is Stephen Jones talking about? But wait, honestly, Stephen Jones has to say that. The Cowboys had no money to go sign anybody of significance in free agency. They signed Freeman, who was the backup runner for the Rams last year, and Zeke Elliott. That was the entire free agency running back situation when the Cowboys knew they really needed a runner. And probably even worse, horribly, in the draft, the Cowboys were non-aggressive. They just did not go for it. There were loads of runners, several that the Cowboys liked, available in the middle of the fourth round, and the Cowboys did not do anything to go get them. And that leaves it to Elliott and Dowdle and Davis. The strategy here, that's none of those are lead runners. The strategy here is wait for some other team to cut a runner that might become the Cowboys' lead runner. Oh, wait. Teams don't cut players that good. Oh, but there is another avenue. Trade. Sometime during the summer. Sometime during training camp. For a vet. Now, that could possibly happen. Now, again, why would another team get rid of a player like that? Good question. And that player, I would assume, is going to be making at least a little money. And the Cowboys, well, that's what the Cowboys have these days, little money. This is puzzling because the Cowboys have told us they're all in this offseason, a phrase that people have questioned ever since it was made by Jerry Jones. Still, there are gaping holes left in this club, gaping holes that haven't been filled. They intend to plug in and start immediately rookies in at least 2 offensive line positions and perhaps a third at linebacker. And they seem to be banking on players to contribute this year who did not contribute much last year. Mozzie Smith, Jalen Tolbert, Sam Williams, the injured last year DeMarvion Overshown. There are questions in a lot of places on this team, but the biggest is at running back. This is a 17-game season, and right now that's the committee. Well, let's take one quick mathematical look at the committee. The last 3 years, the Cowboys have run the ball, last year, 468 times. The year before, 531 times. The year before, 473 times. So an average of about 490 runs per season. Now, they're saying they want to keep Elliott to around 180 carries. That leaves the committee running for more than 300 more carries. Listen, you remember those stats. Davis never carried the ball last year. Dowdle carried the ball 89 times. So there's a question. Who's going to get all those carries that seem to be left open? And where on planet Earth is that person now?
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle, and by Star Power, Love Where You Live.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, hit follow. And every weekday, a fresh new episode of Just Wondering will be delivered right to you. And if you enjoy this podcast, please share it with a friend. Finally, should you have questions or comments, please share them with us by going to X and our address at Norm's Clubhouse. That's Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. And every day, I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.